So I think I'm a little bit early, but I think I had to reset my stuff because, yeah, I figured as much. I have to get rid of this one. No, I have to resend the link to everybody because I wasn't able to use my my other one. Let's do share. Let's do share. I'll have to share it to Facebook and such again. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is well. I imagine I'm gonna put new link for live stream right now. I'll have to update the others too. That's okay. People will be able to see it, which is good, but there we go. I'll resend that. And I'll say new link. New link, y'all. Sorry. And I'm going to post the one up here. Delete from both. People have definitely had time to see it. Today is a big day. We're re-releasing some songs, made some new songs, and have some big news about it. I'm not able to see YouTube yet if anybody's chatting. I appreciate you guys being so kind and sweet. Live listening party right now. Come join. And we'll post a link for everybody to see. Share. Copy link. Yup. My mom and dad wanted to come. New link. Post it on TikTok. And then we'll go from there. I don't know if it shows me YouTube chat on here. I sure hope it does. I sure hope it does. It's been 15,000 years since I last did this. My goodness. It's been 15,000 years. We're re-releasing some songs, made some new songs. Hey everybody, we are live right now doing the Hope Is All Hope Is All We Have EP live on YouTube right now. We're doing another pre-listen. Come check it out. YouTube, Philip Griggs Music. Party right now. Come join. Post a link. There we go. For everybody to see. Share. Copy link. Very excited. Yep. I see some people are already in here. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hope everybody's just as excited as I am. My mom and dad wanted to come. Everyone. Live now. New link. New link. Post it on TikTok. And then we'll go from there. I don't know if it shows me YouTube chat on here. I sure hope it does. I am a wreck, let me tell you. I haven't been live in a long time, like pre-planned and such, since I was doing Sim streams and Stardew streams and all that. That's a whole new game for me. It's an old game for me, but it feels new. I do the music lives, but I do those randomly. So. Hey everybody, we are. Why do I hear myself twice? Oh, because you guys can hear my desktop audio. I just realized what it is. I'll have to pause myself. You guys are able to hear me twice. Okay. There we go. It's almost 8:30. Everybody's a little bit early. I think I pre-posted it to everything and everybody I needed to. Make sure if you share the live, you let other people know, hey, this guy's about to release a new album. He's doing a pre-listening party. I just want to say thank you to everybody who showed up today. It's very exciting. This is a big day for me. And 8:30 is when we're starting. We got 1 minute. Need to get my inhaler in a minute. Boy's asthma's acting up. You know how long it's been since I've had to say that? Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Very sweet. There is a new link. This is the new link. Thank you for everybody who showed up to this one. Again, I apologize. I realized I couldn't use the same link on there. To stream on. All right. It is 8:30. It is 8:30. So we are going to get started. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's tuning in tonight. It means so much to me that, you know, friends, family, everybody throughout the years who has taken the opportunity to show praise or show love at any corner and turn. Always ask me, Philip, are you still writing music? I think that was probably one of the most famous lines from anybody ever. Is Philip, are you still doing that thing? The answer was yes. A majority of the time, I was still writing music. But it for years, it had to get put on a burner of self-acceptance and confidence. I will admit my greatest fault as a human being was making music, hoping to impress the ladies and hoping to impress my friends, and not really writing for myself. Even though half the music I made was quite bangers, all of them were really great, honestly. I think they're fantastic. And I look back on those and I'm like, man, these were great. I released music for years and smacked it all down. I took it all down out of a desperate attempt to please my mind in a way that was quite toxic in my opinion. I didn't like the way that I handled a moment of weakness, and I said to myself, no one's hearing this stuff. No one cares about it. Why should it be here? And I took it all down, which was just awful. I come back and I still listen to that music with my children. I still listen to it myself when I feel it. I still come back and play that music all the time. And tonight is a very special night because I am re-releasing an entire album. I did not make it 14 songs. It is an EP, which means it's a short-length album. And it is called Hope Is All We Have. And some of the songs were tailored and remixed from a previous album I had called Seasons 2 that I released for not even a short breath and minute. And took it down because no one heard it. And I'm so embarrassed by the fact they were beautiful songs, beautifully written, beautifully mastered, and I took them all away because I wasn't seeing myself as an artist at that time. And I'm ashamed of that. But I've gained confidence. I've gained a better understanding of myself. I did the research, and I'm proud. So what I'm doing tonight is we are releasing the album tomorrow. It is officially going to be out on all platforms, but I wanted to do a live listen tonight. Thank you everybody who is here. I will be going over the song title, playing the song, and then explaining what the song is about after. I will not take much of your time if you have things to do tonight. Some of y'all have kids. Some of y'all are probably children who have enjoyed the music, teenagers. There's many of you from TikTok and Facebook, and heck, some of you knew me when I was 3. Thanks for being here. This is a big deal for all of us. So you are all a part of it, and a big thanks to my wonderful partner, Miss Brittany, who is watching the children as we speak, so I can chase my career in whatever this is. And every time I've said I wanted to do something again, she said, hey, let's do it. So thanks to Brittany. Thanks to my kids for the inspiration. The first song of the night is going to be Hope Is All We Have. It is the beginning song on the album, the opener. I couldn't let it slide. I said I have to have this album. I used to put the best song at the end of the album, in my opinion. Every time I wrote a great song, I said, I'm going to put it at the end. Why? I don't know. I guess Chris Martin did it, in my opinion, from Coldplay. My bad. Anyway, we're 5 minutes in. I promised myself a 5-minute intro and no more. Let's get straight into it. You guys have probably already heard it, but we're going to start with it because it's earned the right. Ladies and gentlemen, Hope Is All We Have. Here we go.
Inside of those church walls, we laughed, we died, we weren't religious at all. But I heard the whispers say, you're not worth it anyway. Or was it you, or was it myself? 'Cause the devil's so right when he speaks out of my mouth. Oh, was it you, or was it myself? 'Cause the devil's so right when he speaks out of my mouth. Inside of those glass walls, we laughed, we cried, we weren't honest at all. But I heard the whispers say, you're not worth it anyway. Or was it you, or was it myself? 'Cause the devil's so right when he speaks out of my mouth. Was it you, or was it myself? 'Cause the devil's so right when he speaks out of my mouth. Oh, we need to find a way back home. Oh, we need to find a way back home. Oh, we need to find a way. start loving myself again. But I don't wanna believe they've seen my bones. I felt weak and naked and so exposed. I could taste the hunger spilling out of the mouths, 'cause that's all they think about. I don't wanna believe they've seen my heart, so weak and devilishly torn apart. I can feel my back breaking into two, 'cause that's what they'll do to you. I can feel my back breaking into, 'cause that's what they'll do to you. Does everything really have to change? No, we need to find a way. Does everything really have to go away? We need to find a way. Oh, we need to find a way. Oh, we need to find a way. Hope is all we have that I'll change. Hope is all we have that I'll change. Someday I'll return home, a better man than I'd known.
Just
Inside.
okay. So first of all, you got to know how hard I worked, because my past stream people can say, all the people who've watched me play games over the years who love my music, or all the people who have ever watched me stream, know I don't always get it right the first time. The fact that I hit play and everything worked out okay, that this was meant to be. Let's start there. Look, this is such a wonderful experience so far. Hearing the song, "Hope Is All We Have," to give the summary, "Hope Is All We Have" was the final song on Seasons 2. And the song, there's a lyric video up now, but it's the idea that we sit in churches, we sit in synagogues, we sit wherever it is, and we're told our entire lives that we're being watched, and we're being told that there's so many things out in the world that are going to judge us, and we can pray all that we want, that something is going to hear us somewhere, somehow. But at the end of the day, there's an accountability as humans that we have to just be the best selves that we can be. And that's, in my opinion, prayer was just a sense of hope. And I said to myself, at the end of the day, at one point in my life, I said, hope is all I'll have, that I can be anything better in all kinds of ways, no matter who or how many times I'm asking. And the lyrics from the "I don't want to believe they've seen my bones, I felt weak and naked and so I wrote that, oh my goodness, years and years ago. Before I even met Brittany, I wrote that chord progression and lyrics. And she ended up hearing that, and that was how we met, was from one of those music videos, and that was the lyrics from it. And it's the idea that the world is going to take you, fold you in half. People are going to take things from you, but you have the power to say no, say yes, and change yourself. And that's what the whole song is. It's the idea that no matter where I go in this world, no matter what is watching me, no matter who is watching me, the only person who is responsible for true change is myself. I have nothing else to account on than myself. So, hope is all we have. Spaghetti and pasta noodles. Okay, that's the same thing. I meant spaghetti and meat sauce. The sauce is gorgeous. Next up, we have a beautiful, beautiful lady standing in line. She's been waiting to be heard by everybody. I think several TikTok fans, every time I play this song, they go, I love this song. I can't wait till you play this one again. They were like, but what's the live one, or what's the recording gonna sound like? Ladies and gentlemen, the much anticipated, thank you TikTok for this one, because everybody come in, I love this one. Life's Gonna Pass You By. We'll go over it after. Thank you everybody who is here. Thank you Mom and Dad for Old Glorious. Dad went out, I told my mom and dad I wanted this guitar so bad. I must have been 20 something. I said I want this guitar so bad. I saw it in the store. They went out and bought it for me, I think the next day. Had no idea. They locked it in a closet somewhere. So this guitar is on the whole album. All right, Life's Gonna Pass You By, guys. This one's for you, TikTok, because you guys wanted this one real bad.
Life's like a dream you can take. Yet we sit by and watch others grab your plate. You can't handle the truth if you think this song's about you.
What a time to be alive and get to hear that song, which was just a snippet of something. It was a snippet of just a small chord progression and an idea. I'm going to admit, I was buzzed out my mind one night. Buzzed out my mind, truth be told. And I was so upset that I I had spent my time doing other things that I was not proud of. There are so many things in life that take us away from things that truly matter. I wrote that song and finished it just coming back to it after that one night, having written the lyrics. And I said to myself, if you think this song's about you, you might not truly get it. You might not truly get it. And what I'm saying by that whole song is the idea that life is going to pass you by. If you listen to the song and can relate to it. What a terrible feeling to be tore away from things that you love, from things that you feel that you cannot give up, things that you are addicted to, things that that take over your life. I mean, even work and things like that. We are doomed as humans to find things that take us away from stuff we love and waste our time. But truly, if you're doing things that you love, you never really waste time. But you have to pick the right ones. Any type of shame that you feel with something, you really have to evaluate yourself. And I say, God, be a witness of all the things that I care about. There ain't much, but there's enough. And in my hands, I hold so tight all my fears. I'm terrified that I'm not going to be able to let go of all the things that hold on to me and make me feel the anxieties, make me feel the anger, make me feel the fears, make me want to get away. And I wrote that song. And every time I listen to it, it reminds me that I'm a much better person than I used to be for all kinds of reasons. Not that I was ever a bad one per se, but it was so important to me to have something in my holster that said, hey, I'm growing as a person, and I remind myself there was a time where I didn't feel that way. So, life's going to pass you by. Absolutely gorgeous. This next song, She, is one of my favorites. It is all me, all the instruments, the lyrics, everything were me, and with the help of Mixcraft. I don't think I used any tracks on here that are given to it though. I made it all on a little keyboard. This was my area. I think I was doing it downstairs at the time though. We reference the song in my house all the time. It is called The Cave. Absolutely phenomenal song. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'll talk to you about that one after. This one's got a crazy meaning. Mama, if you're watching this one's for you, Miss Jennifer. This one's for my mama. This one's for you, Miss Jennifer. Miss Hope.
Settle down and let your heart
I realized I had my mic on halfway through. I was like, I'll do a little plucking and stuff. Oh my God, what a song! Had me in tears, man. When I was younger and I was making music, never in my lifetime did I think I'd be in a household where, we were referencing my songs and such. Anytime I tell my family if I'm doing chores or whatever, something, even my kids, I say I'm in the middle of something. Everybody go, I'm in the middle of it. I'm in the middle of it. It's one of my favorite things ever. The Cave. Oh God, The Cave. There was never a time in my life that I did not remember being stressed out. My mama always said the same thing. She said that she was born. She had anxiety. She was going through it sometimes. And I thought to myself one night, this is the craziest thing. I don't think there was a day after I was born I was not stressed out. I said, I think the only time that I was ever not stressed out was when I was still in my mama's womb. I said there was never a time that I was not stressed out except for when I don't remember when I was. And in the song The Cave, it's about sometimes we just have these feelings we were never born. We're just like it's not an actual like I don't want to be here reference. It's a the most comforting place for me was with my mama at one point. And if I could have just stayed in the womb, I could have just lived that comfort. And then that's what the song is. The song is we need to go back to the cave, back where we all come from. I stuck with it. I said I love my mama. Being close to her was beautiful. They say that's the most beautiful time as children. As a child and a mama, that's the closest experience. I said that one's from my mama. I'm in the middle of something and I don't want to be. I don't want to be stuck in these problems. I don't want to have these. What's up, Johan? Hey, Bibbles. Hope you're well. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, everybody who's commented. Will, Raph. That's what The Cave is, though. It's literally talking about the womb. Take it as you will. Take it as you will. And, baby, you got something. But that's The Cave. So, Mama, I love you. And I had a wonderful childhood with you and Daddy. And I tell you, of all the places, and thinking of those lyrics when I was writing them, I loved the settle down, let your heart beat, slow down so it can reach mine. It's the same thing. Let your lungs breathe, slow down so they can reach mine. And it's talking about the bond between a child and a mother, a baby and a mom. And that's, and that's what it is. It's in reference to. And catch me if you can. I'm just a lost soul caught in the middle of two diverging roads, which is a Robert Frost reference. Some paths will take you back, some will take you home. So let's take the long way so we can go back to the cave, back to the people who love us the most. And that's what it's a reference to. It's just saying that, I love to sometimes, just, if I have the most trouble in the world, I can go right back to my mama and feel comforted. Anyway, so that's that. Next up, we have the wonderful, the terrific, and the song. I'm very proud of this one. Let me pull it out here. Hang on one second. There we go. We Can Pray or Whatever. This one's much more on the low down. Close your eyes. Enjoy it. Song again is called We Can Pray or Whatever.
I get lost in what we have. We can pray or whatever to get it back. The doors are closed, the windows locked, the conversation's over. They always say one opens, but I'm only seeing the coldest shoulders. I'm lost in you, lost in your words, lost in the hurt. I'm lost in the hurt. I'm lost in the hurt. I caused, I'm sure I caused, I'm sure I've caused. I'm sure.
Thank you, Bibbles. Appreciate that. I really, when I hear that song now, it makes me feel. Oh, did it cut off? Did it cut off halfway? Hang on a second. Did it cut off for a second there? I wasn't sure. Oh, I see. No, it was good. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I had a technical issue. Hey, this is my dad. Thanks, Dad. All right. So the We Can Pray or whatever. Phenomenal song. That's actually just a one take. And I wanted to have one song that I always had on every album, like one. It did cut off. I thought so. That's okay. You guys will hear it on the album tomorrow. So in regards to that, I always had one song that I would try to do one take of, Untitled 77 on Blue Moon of the Wicked Sunday. There's a few of them, but I like the idea of having like one raw, specific song. And I'm gonna go ahead and reset this so I can hear it. Bear with me. Of course, I ran into technical difficulties now. There we go. Okay. But I like those songs where. Okay. Anyway, the whole We Can Pray or whatever is the idea that there's just no way of. Kind of like Hope Is All We Have, taking the idea that, you know, we can ask for anything in this world, but truly we have to work on ourselves to get there. And I realized that at some points in my life, asking for things wasn't enough, that I was going to have to change. And that's actually the idea that I'm giving up on asking for things. I'm just going to start doing. And I'm like, we can pray or whatever. It's not like a disrespect. I was off about the title because I didn't want people to be offended by it. And it's important people know it's not to be offensive. It's we can pray or whatever. Whatever I got to do to get back to where I wanted to be. And everything's good. Everything's great. So that song's pretty simple, which I loved. All right, the next song. I love this song. This song is a great one. It is called Give Me That Book, I'll Swear on It. Give me that book, I'll swear on it. It's one of my favorite titles by far. Anytime anybody ever says that to me, if I ever have a concert or something, I want people to be like, give me that book, I'll swear on it. Play that one. Give me that. I want everybody to say it just like that whenever. I want them to yell, Give me that book. I want them to yell at me when they say it. Because that's how the song makes me feel. Anyway, next song.
Wasting all my time on drinking, singing songs about things I don't care much more for. Change me, every man wishes they're called on, nowhere to be found, and what do they cry about? When I was a young boy, I felt like a stranger in a house. Now I'm a man and I still can't figure it out. If I should leave tomorrow, write a book of all my sorrows, put my hand on it, I'll swear I have felt. If I should leave tomorrow, write a book of all my sorrows, put my hand on it, and I'll swear I had felt. I'll swear I had felt. I had felt. I had. Of becoming someone worth hearing out. A few words mean nothing if there's just nothing to talk about. Give in to the pressure of becoming someone worth hearing out. When I was a young boy, I felt like a stranger in a house. Now I'm a man and I still can't figure it out. If I should leave tomorrow, write a book of all my sorrows, put my hand on it, I'll swear I had felt. If I should leave tomorrow, write a book of all my sorrows, put my hand on it, I'll swear, I'll swear.
I think my mom was the one who originally told me that she always liked the breathing at the end of a song if someone did that. And to this day, I have like 6 songs where I go at the end of the song trying to gasp in back air after holding a. So that has been forever. None of this is auto-tuned, by the way. It's important you guys know to me. The only thing I use is reverb. That's it. So all that you're hearing is all natural. Anytime you come back for concerts, you can expect the best. So I always try to get that falsetto right. Thank you, Chris Martin. Give Me That Book, I'll Swear on It was a one written song. What I mean by that is it took one night to get through it all, and I really, really, really had this grudge against myself on all after I had realized and spent time learning about some emotional intelligence and things like that. And I'm not perfect at it by any means. I'm just saying that I've looked up more stuff about it. I realized all the people that I have hurt over time by not just asking them if they were okay or if they were, needing something specific. Because all the time I would try to buy things or tell people what they should feel or tell people defend myself when I didn't need to be defended. And to this day, I see these people online or I see them, in the world outside, and I think to myself, my goodness, I have hurt these people in some type of way. And it just as they hurt me. I'm not saying that they were completely innocent, but I spent a lot of my time defending myself or being on the offense with people who just needed to really be able to talk to me. And that never really was the case. I never let people talk to me about what they were feeling. I would just try to assume that they should be feeling what I'm telling them. And that has always been difficult for me. It's still something I'm working on, but the song is a compromise. I'm trying to think of the word. I'm trying to relay a message basically saying, give me that book. I'll swear on it. I'll write all the things that I feel and I'll tell you they're real. Like I do feel bad for these things. I do truly, because I would always say, I am sorry, but, and it's a play on words of that, saying, I'll swear on a book, kind of like a Bible. I'll swear on that Bible. I wrote it, and I know this to be true, that I am sorry, but I know that I've hurt people. And I talk about the lyrics, I felt like a stranger in a house when I was a young boy. Now I'm a man, I still can't figure it out. Because all my life, I never figured out who the heck I was. It took me years to figure out how to be happy, how to make myself happy. What was it that was going to be the turning point of my life was studying my own emotions and trying to better understand who I am as a man versus what I had learned the definition of being a person or a man was. Looking at people and thinking, this is the way it's supposed to be. No, it's different for everybody. Everybody's experience is a little bit different. So again, that song will be available tomorrow as well. I think maybe 12 a.m. tonight. I'm not sure exactly what time the album releases. Keep your eyes on Spotify, Apple iTunes, you name it. You'll be able to stream all the songs after tonight at some point. Last song on the 6-piece album, 6-piece chicken tenders. Okay. First time ever. And if you have been a fan of me, Ranzad, hello, pleasure. Amber, I may eventually do something with Snow Queen just for you. I personally think my writing has grown a lot since then, but I'm glad you've always enjoyed the song. That always has made me happy. So thank you for celebrating one of my biggest milestones with me every time I see you. I appreciate that when we talk music. I do appreciate that. The last song on the album, on the EP, Brittany and the Boy. If people have been following me for many years, and some of you have been so wonderful, and have supported me in every endeavor that I have come back to and given up and gave up and given in again and gave it my best shot and quit and came back. Let me tell you something. I have truly been in love with Brittany since I met her. And like everybody else in this world, we have had our ups and we have had our downs and all arounds. But I tell you, if there was anybody in this world that deserved a song named after them, it was Brittany. It's a 1 minute, 20-minute song. 20 minutes. Everybody, hold on. 1 minute, 20-second song. And it's a very, very solid ending to the album. One of my favorites. Brittany came into my life at one of the most random times. I got popular on TikTok for a cat video. She said, hey, I love your music. I love your personality. And we fell in love, and that was it. And then she said to me, as time went on, she went, who is it? She never said it directly, but she was always testing me, saying, who is it that you want to be? And what do you want to do? And I said, well, I see people do this, and I see them do that. She basically was like, shut up. Shut up. who are you? And I argued that for so long. I said, I don't know. I know this guy does that, and I want to be like this. She said, so, what do you want? And that was Brittany and the boy from me. And she brought my son to me, and we have made so much of something. I can't even describe what it is. So much of something that filled me in a way that it didn't have to be filled with another person. And I realized this. I was just talking to my mom and dad about it the other day. She made me see that there's more inside of me that can be fulfilled with myself versus relying on other people. She said, you don't need people. She said, I don't need you. I want you. That's how I want it to be, vice versa. And when she brought Sky to me and we became a family, it was the start of becoming what it was that was a man for me. And so she was deserving of the song. Sky, Brittany, this one's for you. I absolutely love y'all and my other kids. But as far as it goes, this song was specifically written because there was actually already a song called You, Me, the Sun, and Apollo years ago that I wrote. Years ago. So that's funny. I ended up having a song called You, Me, the Sun, and Apollo. But I explained this song before I played it. It's the ending of the album. Everybody, Brittany and the boy. And thank you to everybody who's come in tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you.
If I always tell the truth, will my mouth taste different? If I always value you, will my mind be different? I found I can't even save myself, so how can I say, how can I say, how can I say anyone else? I was told to appreciate what you got, everything from God, and every piece of time I stole. But I'm sick of it. I want more. I want more. No more running from the sun. No more running from the rain. I want more.
I think of all, so my favorite lyrics of all time by me were originally from Paper Mache Snowflake from Seasons, anybody knows. And it was Hope Just Lays There in Your Smile. That was my favorite lyric of all time by me. Hope just I've told Brittany that 1,000 times. I've told anybody. My favorite lyric was Hope Just Lays There in Your Smile. But I think finally I wrote a lyric. I remember I had this actually sitting in a case somewhere. Like, it was just sitting in a file. I came back to it. I said, oh my God, this is it. This is the end of the album. This is the song that I needed to finish this. And I wanted it on the album, basically. I didn't know it was going to be the finisher, but I knew I wanted it. I thought it would be the opener. I'm glad I didn't make it the opener. Hope Is All We Have is strong. This song is personal. And I can honestly say that when you come back to it, you know, I want you to think of someone you care about, and, you know, or you know, think about yourself, and just be like, you're not always gonna be able. If you can't save yourself now, guaranteed you can't save somebody else. I pulled it off the shelf and I said, I'm gonna use this, and I did, And my favorite lyric of all time, I came back to it, didn't even know I wrote it. It had been so long. Was no more running from the sun, no more running from the rain. That had to be one of the most, it's tattoo worthy, if you ask me. I think that's like, hey, I love Philip Griggs. One of the, oh my God, I gotta have a tattoo of his music. Somebody has a tattoo of my music out there. Cole has a tattoo of my music from Secondary Colors. Appreciate you, Cole. No more running from the sun, no more running from the rain. I want more. Saying I'm not running away from the bad stuff anymore, and I'm not running away from the good, because typically humans have a tendency to run away from both. Quite often we're self-destructive, and we hate giving ourselves things we think we deserve. So we're just in this really terrible middle a lot. And that was a solid song. Great finisher. Thank you to everybody who showed up tonight and has supported me over the years. I can finally say for the first time in my life, truly, I'm okay if you listen to the album. I'm okay if you don't. If you like a few songs, let me know. Tell me what titles stick to you. I'm big on titles. But I am okay with the idea that this album will sit up there and may do nothing, may do something. I'll keep playing it, see what people say, and just hope it touches people in the way that the songs touched me. And I really, really, really appreciate the love and support of all my family over the years who have consistently asked me if I am writing music, my friends who have supported me through every endeavor, no matter what I've done. Will, Raph, Ryan, Brittany, again, absolutely wonderful partner. All my children, Amber, for getting me into music really in the first place, next to my mom who bought me the Beatles chord book, and my dad for getting me Old Glorious. My Aunt Robin always saying, you should sing this song instead. And Sue Ted for always supporting me. And I tell you, Jeff always asked me if I had music that I'm writing recently. You doing anything new? I'm like, sometimes. Finally I can say yes. Lance, Cynthia, thank you. Randy, I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. I tell you, it's been quite a journey, and everybody who has taken time from my childhood and made memories with me for me to write about, and created what is my creative visionary and the way that I do things, and helped me create a sound with showing me different musicians and Oh, and a huge shout out to Alex Turco, who I basically stole all my chord progressions from. He taught me how to play guitar real well. It's a shout out to you, dog. I still have your capo. This capo writes all the music I write. I still have it, Alex. I don't know if you're watching, but I still got it, dog. I ain't giving it back neither. This jank has helped me write some of the best songs of all time. Thank you to the 1975. They're the loves of my life, next to Brittany and my kids. They might have a step above recently. I'm just obsessed with the 1975. I'm kidding. But if I was asked on a date with the band, I couldn't say no. And this is an invitation for them to ask me on a date. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Please make sure that you pick up your drinks and popcorn so commission stand people don't have to pick up after you. We're all capable human beings. And I'll be live on TikTok later playing some songs. Okay? Feel free to tune in. And I will see you guys for the next one. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. And check out the old albums. There are still 2 albums fully available on YouTube right now. Blue Moon of the Wicked Sunday and If I Could Dream Again. Make sure, though, you are streaming specifically this album if you're going to listen to anything. But, yeah, definitely hear that if you're new to my music and you are enjoying what you're hearing so far. Would recommend those 2. But definitely stream the new ones and let me know your favorites. Let me know some favorite lyrics, too. That always helps me. I like to know what people like that I like. It's cool. All right. Have a great night. Thank you, everybody. It's 9:30. That was a full hour. We killed it. We did it. Thank you, Bibbles, for all your support and love over everything I've done. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, guys. Thank you, family. Big hand to you. Thank you also to Milo Miller for the artwork. Got to give him a shout out. Milo Miller did the artwork, and I originally had used it for Primary Colors, which was my first album, and decided to reuse it as a new beginning for myself. So the album art that you see is me at like 14 or 15 years old. He drew me for my first album art. Oddly enough, that was also a Robert Frost reference. The poem, the title of the picture is called Stay Gold. And it was based off me and him being in The Outsiders together, and I was Pony Boy and he was Johnny. And I just want to make a big shout out to him. Thank you. I love you, Milo. Appreciate all your hard work and your support over the years. All right. That's it. Get out. Go. Leave. I'm done. Thank you. Enjoy the album, guys. Hope you guys hear it. Hope you enjoy it. Stream it. Leave a comment on YouTube when it's out on a few songs. I love you all. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Appreciate you. Thanks. See you on